What's a prince to a king? He a son, nigga. Get more love in the city that you from, nigga. Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga.
When it comes to rap feuds, few artists have navigated the world of hip-hop rivalries quite like Drake. From his early beefs to his latest lyrical showdowns, the Canadian rapper's journey through the rap battle landscape has been nothing short of dramatic. So, what are the key moments that define Drake's rap beef history, and how have they shaped his career? Drake, Aubrey Drake Graham, born 24th of October 1986, otherwise known just as Drake, is a Canadian rapper, singer, and actor whose redefining of R&B and hip-hop has transformed the contemporary music world. He gained early recognition as Jimmy Brooks in the CTV teen drama series Degrassi: The Next Generation, 2001-08, and then Drake kickstarted a career in music with his debut mixtape, which was titled Room for Improvement. His following albums were Comeback Season, 2007, and So Far Gone, 2009, which helped him secure a signing offer from Young Money Entertainment, thereby initiating his professionally acknowledged music journey. Drake's first three albums, Thank Me Later, 2010, Take Care, 2011, and Nothing Was the Same, 2013, were commercially successful, spawning hits like Find Your Love, Take Care, and Started from the Bottom. His fourth album, Views, 2016, stayed atop the Billboard 200 for 13 non-consecutive weeks and included hit singles like Hotline Bling and One Dance. His later albums, Scorpion, 2018, Certified Lover Boy, 2021, and Honestly Nevermind, 2022, continued his success. Drake has bagged a total of 5 Grammy Awards and set several Billboard records, including 110 top 10 singles and 172 charted songs. Aside from his triumphs as a musician, he is also a successful entrepreneur, initiating OVO Sound, a clothing line, and a bourbon whiskey brand, while serving as the ambassador for the Toronto Raptors. The start of the Big Three beef. That particular beef rose to its peak when Drake and J. Cole released their song First Person Shooter, which was thought to be one of the Big Three raps represented by Rick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar, who had been open about his position concerning how he fit into the South Central California hip-hop, was not amused by indication of the chance in Lamar's dominance. He wasn't disappointed about Future's answer on Like That duet from him and Metro Boomin, just another step in what would end up being Kendrick's rap war. Like That, Kendrick Lamar featured in the song, was one way his reaction to Drake and J. Cole, who he thinks was fake. Now, as far as Kendrick Lamar, he goes straight to one of J. Cole's most recent albums, Mr. Cole's less than forthright disses without any warning at all. Nut here, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Nobody is carrying a check. My takeaway is that Kendrick's poetic symbolism is the kind that answers all the questions. I choose a fight now. B. Let's go. I am gonna prove that I deserve that position. Drake's lyrics, push-ups, assigned more roles to Top Dog Entertainment, the label where Kendrick had been signed on to. He appeared to be an indebted servant to them through his observation. Drake's shining line in the song like, "You the one who bricked your last one and you really not on shit, they make up excuses for you so that they don't have to see me drizzy litty," was one of a kind and made it evident that he was a matchless, whether it be with words or deed. The quarrel with J. Cole, however, ended on the wrong side for him in the end. In conclusion, with all these failures, he had no choice but to retreat, extending his song 7-Minute Drill from music services. From retracing his steps to issuing a public apology, Cole shows that he may have even wronged his own tactics in dealing with the lyrical exchanges. Initially, Eminem used the soft comebacks like the one on Lil Yachty's Secret Recipe, and they seemed harmless and didn't excite him as well. By contrast to the Special Case of Beef, who compares more or less to the future, yet still remains somewhat shrouded in mystery. The rumors, which have spread lasting as long as over a decade, that the two seemingly Does Future and Drake were not getting along, have been overshadowed by the fact that they also collaborated together on projects like What a Time to Be Alive and more, which suggests otherwise. Future's diss verse on We Don't Trust You is in the spotlight today, and he may follow up soon. It's unsure whether he has anything personal with Drake to settle, though. He just wants to show he's in the game of dissing. However, given Future's presence in the whole storyline, the rapper becomes an integral part in the already complicated ties between these artists. Drake versus Pusha T. One of Drake's most significant rap beefs involves Pusha T. The feud began in 2012 when Pusha released his single Exodus 23-1, addressing Lil Wayne, the spokesperson of the Cash Money Entertainment gang. Pusha upped the ante when he unleashes The Story of Adidon, on which he refers to Drake's hidden baby with a retired porn star named Sophie Brousseau. This was like water spilling down on the rap industry. And it was followed by Drake, who finally admitted the lie on his album titled Scorpion. By Pusha T, the diss song named Infrared, who alleged Drake used a ghostwriter, added more fuel to the fire so that the conflict went on. Drake's reply was like 2 tracks, charged up and back-to-back, where he answered right and Pusha too. Although you could think that the Drake music on and Pusha had a brute beef, Drake eventually concluded that he had lost the feud with Pusha. Drake versus Meek Mill. In 2015, Meek Mill accused Drake of using a ghostwriter on their collaboration R.I.K.O. This accusation led to a series of diss tracks from both sides, including Drake's Charged Up and Back-to-Back and Meek's Wanna Know. The feud continued with disses in subsequent years, but they eventually made peace in 2018 when Drake brought Meek on stage during a show in Boston. Drake versus Kanye West. The bond between Drake and the other rapper known as the Grammy Award-winning musician Ye has been through rough roads from time to time. Kanye and Drake were once cool rivals, but their relationship turned bad after details of Drake's alleged affair with Kim Kardashian, the Kardashian ex-wife, emerged. Thus, the situation escalated in no time, with each and the other taunting each other publicly, and Drizzy thinking that hip-hop Kanye was threatening him and Ye, believing Drake had cheated him concerning the release of their albums. Attempts made to calm down the feud did not do much as the two of them still have bad vibes between them. And the latest song from Drake, Rescue Me, has Kim's voiceover about separating from Ye in it. Drake versus Joe Budden. Drake and Joe Budden have had ups and downs, with Budden being a total opposite earlier on, who weighed in on Drake's albums and who weighed in on Drake's record, and Drake addressed Budden through diss tracks. The last dispute between the two artists blew up when Budden had dissed Drake on the topic of his new album, All the Children Belong to Dogs, saying that Drake had to become an adult man. The brainy part came up from Drake with a long Instagram comment where he in turn called Budden a failed musician, recharging their feud. Other notable beefs: the attendance with Drake and Common in 2011 was caused by an embarrassment in the song Sweet, which led to a bill for retaliation. Common called Drake soft and a bitch. It was reported that Drake, who dated Serena Williams, who used to have a relationship with Common, was the origin of the quarrel. The Drake-Tyga beef was sparked when Tyga speculated about Drake's realness in a 2014 interview and said that Drake was a phony. Then Drake came back with a dissing remix. And finally, they parted ways after staging a meet and greet at the Kanye West fashion show. Drake's rap beef history is a testament to the competitive nature of the hip-hop industry. His ability to engage in feuds, respond with clever disses, and navigate the complexities of relationships with other artists has made him one of the most talked-about figures in rap. As the current beef with Kendrick Lamar, Future, J. Cole, and others continues to unfold, fans can expect more drama and intense lyrical battles in the world of hip-hop. And with that, our video comes to end. Don't forget to subscribe.